Welcome to today's Hot Words in the News. I'm Gabe here with Rebecca. And Rebecca, I've got a question for you. Have you ever seen a Broadway musical live?
I've seen a Broadway musical, but not on Broadway in New York.
Oh.
I saw it in London.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
At the West End?
At the West End. I saw one called Wicked. It was really, really good.
That's one of the most famous ones out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Wicked. I saw Xanadu live on Broadway, or maybe it was like off Broadway. You know, there's so many different theaters over there in New York. That was a fun show because people on stage were not only singing and dancing and acting, but they were also on roller skates.
That sounds really hard. It sounds like they're pretty coordinated to not fall over or forget their lines while they're on the skates.
Exactly. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Well, today's topic is the Museum of Broadway Opening.
That's 百老汇博物馆华丽开幕.
Now, doesn't that sound really fancy? It's more like a grand opening, right? Well, let's get into some of our key words that you should know. What is the first one?
First one is prop. Prop is a 道具. It's something that you have on the set to make the set look more realistic.
The next word is memorabilia. And a translation is 纪念品. 纪念品 might make you think of the word souvenir. Well, yeah, those words are kind of related. When you're traveling somewhere and you take something back from that country, you're taking home a souvenir. But that could also be called memorabilia, and especially when we're talking about something like Broadway that has a lot of history, maybe a lot of props, a lot of different clothing articles and items. These things will make you think of Broadway. This is memorabilia.
And the last word is production, 作品. And here, when we're talking about production, we are actually talking about the different musicals, like the two that we just mentioned, like Wicked is a production.
That's right. Well, let's get right into the news here. The first museum in the world dedicated to Broadway theater will open in New York City's Times Square on November 15th.
It will exhibit props, costumes, and other memorabilia from 500 productions from the 1700s to the present.
That sounds so cool. I gotta go the next time I visit New York. What about you?
That's right, after you watch a musical, of course.
That's true. All right, that's all the time we have for today's Hot Words in the News. See you next time.
Bye.